Just Friends Part 3. Warning, angst ahead. Omi, I am so bored, let's go to the park. Okay, but we need permission from your mother first. Fine, you ask mom and I will go put on shoes. Okay. After Sakusa asked permission to go out with Atsumu. His mother said yes. Atsumu was super excited to go out with Omi. Sakusa came out of the front door, then closed it. Atsumu was jumping up and down excitedly. Sakusa chuckles seeing his childish behavior. He then grabs Sakusa's arm and started to drag him to the park. They were walking for 5 minutes when Sakusa looked down and saw that his shoelace was untied. Sakusa told him not to go anywhere because he was trying to tie his shoelaces. But he didn't listen and started to run to the busy street. Crash. Sakusa heard a loud crash, from Atsumu originally was running too. Sakusa looked up and saw his worst nightmare. Atsumu was hit by a car. The car driver immediately steps on his gas pedal and gets out of the scene in an instant. He was paralyzed for a second on the spot. He can't think anything, his head was filling up with random people's yelling and screaming noises. He runs and collapses beside an unconscious Atsumu. He gently put his head on top of his lap. Now his lap was getting soaked by the blood. Sakusa was crying hysterically. He was rummaging around his pockets but he didn't find his phone, so he yelled to the nearby people and tell them to call an ambulance. He was thinking, please no, God, please don't take Atsumu away from me, please. He is fine. Atsumu is fine, he will wake up and be a brat, I know. It's a joke, it's a lie, I don't believe it. Sakusa was trying to cover his wound with his hand to not get any more blood out of Atsumu's head. The ambulance came very quickly, then 2 guys came out of the ambulance with a stretcher and put Atsumu on the stretcher, then go to the ambulance. Sakusa followed behind him shaking profusely. Sakusa was praying the whole time, almost begging for Atsumu to be fine. After they take Atsumu to the emergency room, Sakusa calls everybody on the hospital phone, both of the families, about Atsumu's situation. Isamu, Suna, their mom, dad. Sakusa mom and dad came in the hospital. Everyone was shocked and tried to ask questions to Sakusa about what happened, but he was too shocked to think. He was just saying, please be fine. Sakusa was blaming himself for this. Atsumu's mom was crying and his dad was trying to comfort her. Isamu was sitting on a bench holding his head sobbing. Suna was hugging him tight, also crying. Sakusa mom and dad tried to comfort him but he said to give him some space. If I only didn't let go of your hand. He is quietly sobbing, whispering to himself. I'm such an idiot. What kind of person am I? I said I will protect him, but it's all my fault. Atsu is hurt like that. So you should go and wash your clothes a little bit, it's soaked in blood. Sir, please. Please don't. I don't have energy to go out. I just, sniffles. I see. Then excuse me. The nurse left. A long time later, the doctor came out of emergency room, head down. They all see the doctor came out and run to the doctor. Everyone bombarded doctor with question like, is Atsumu okay? Is he going to be fine? I am sorry. What do you mean? Is Atsumu-kun okay? We try our best but he lost a lot of blood and sorry Atsumu Mia is no more. What do you mean effing tried your best? Sir, please calm down. Calm down. What do you mean calm down? My brother is dead. In all this commotion, Sakusa goes to the emergency room. Nobody saw him because Isamu was almost killing the doctor, while Suna trying to stop him. Sakusa opened the door, and there he was. His body was lifeless. Sakusa walks inside and holds his hand. Atsumu's hand was freezing. Immediately his eyes was getting blurry, his tears threatening to fall in any second. He finally realized that Atsumu is no more. Atsu. No, you can't leave me. Please no. Atsumu, get up. At this point he was crying more than ever. It's all my fault. I am so stupid. I'm so stupid. Omi. Huh. Sakusa woke up and looks at a worried Atsumu. Atsu, you are fine. Yep, healthy and fine as always. Did you got a nightmare? You were screaming in your dream, and you also crying. Whisper. You are okay. Yay, before Atsumu can finish his sentence. Sakusa jump and hug him super tight, causing them to fall on Atsumu bed. Hey, what's wrong, Omi? Sakusa still was hugging him tight and just saying, you're alright, it was a nightmare, you're alright. Yes, I am fine, don't worry, and it was only a nightmare. Atsumu pets his head trying to comfort Sakusa. Isamu and Suna came rushing into the room saying, it's everything okay? We heard a loud noise. Yeah, what happened? Omi got a nightmare, beside that everything is fine. Oh. Can we do something to help you guys? Yes, can you bring a glass of water? Okay. Thank you. After Isamu bring him a glass of water and left with Suna. Omi, please drink this water. No. Let me just hug you for a little while. Fine. Atsumu was still patting his head gently. 30 minutes later. Sakusa finally come down a little. Atsumu help him drink the water. Are you feeling better now? Him. Can you tell me, what was your nightmare? Please, I don't want to think about that anymore. I can't, it's too hard. Atsumu frowns. Sign. I am just going to say this. Whatever was your nightmare, it will never going to be true, okay, Omi? Him. Thank you for comforting me. Smiles. To be continue.